Okay, so in my short time here at Patton, my son is a first grader, and one thing I appreciate about the teachers, well, along with moving them along the reading levels and all the academic pieces, there's also social emotional pieces to children. And another piece that the teachers put into the day is the parent communication piece. And what I appreciate is I like to think that I'm a parent that kind of falls into the normal parent category, but sometimes when I'm sending those emails, I feel like I kind of go over to the little crazy category for a moment. But I have to say, with every teacher that Andrew's had, that they've never made me feel like I've fallen into that category. They respond with professionalism, they take all my inquiries seriously, and it just goes to how it takes a village to totally raise your child. So I feel like those primary ages, there's a lot of gaps that need to be filled throughout their day. You don't get the full story, so sometimes those emails need to be sent, and the teachers do a great job of filling me in on how my son's day is and making me feel normal about it.
I deeply admire the life skills you have given our children and giving them the ability to think outside the box, giving them things they can use on a daily basis when they leave the classroom. We know how important it is and how much you do for them, so we really admire your daily commitment and the compassion that you bring on a daily basis.
My daughter's teacher right now is great in the fact that she's been able to connect with her one-on-one as an individual and moved that learning to focus to her, to work with what is going to help her best learn for her, rather than being a number in the classroom. And especially with so many kids in the classroom and having the younger ones, they're all going in happy. She's able to leave. I know she leaves school happy, and she is excited to come back the next day, but she's been able to meet her educational needs for her and not just keep her as everybody's doing this, but knows this person needs this person needs this. So I really appreciate that.
And she is just like this energy, and she has a smile, and the kids just like wide-eyed looking at her. You can tell they respect her, and that they know what the classroom rules are. And I don't know, it's just like she does her little things like Frozen Friends, and it's like they're all like, they just stare at her. And when you think of like your children not listening at home, but then you see them in the classroom and she has these like 18 little energies, and they just stop and look at her, like the fact that she's established that is pretty awesome.
I like the location of the school, the playground, the upgraded facilities that they've put in over the years, the great music programs that have been put on with prior people and the current people, and all the extracurricular activities that the school engages in.
And I appreciate all the individual attention that our children get. Each one being so different, as we know. They've each gotten treated individually and cared for as an individual, and that's very important. You don't see that in every school.
Yeah, because it's so stressful just to keep their focus on trying to keep the education going to the bitter end. But we know that, because even them coming home, they're like, we want to be outside, and they're all jived up. But the parents know that it's stressful, and the parent community of moms talking with moms, everybody chatting, that we know as much as we love to drop them off and say goodbye, we know that they're doing a really good job and that they are stressed out, and there's those good days and there's those bad days, and that they give up a lot of their time to beyond the hours, and those last weeks of tests and pulling report cards together is a lot in their own individual time. So, but they do a beautiful job.
Well, we had 2 graduations so far. The 5th grade graduation, both of those are really special. I mean, the way the kids bonded to their teachers and to their classmates, and the transition, it's like almost like a bridging ceremony when they're going to go to the next level. It's very exciting.
And the trips downtown that they get to do, yeah. As our kids have graduated and going on, we have 2 in middle school now and 1 in high school, and you still see the connection with those kids, with their teachers from elementary school. You know, especially the high schooler. She's not as connected to any of the middle school teachers, but they're still connected to those elementary teachers. So the bonds that they make here go on for years. So it's so important to remember that.
It's by Henry Adams. And the quote is, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops."
I really appreciate you taking the time with our children and giving the extra input and extra work to them. Even on the report cards, how you know our kids so well, and the time that you took to give the feedback to us as parents will never be forgotten. So we are deeply appreciative of that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.